So I was sitting here thinking today, um, you know, there are certain things in life, like for example, female preachers, right? I have never been a fan of female preachers. I have always thought I don't like it. I don't like the whole idea of women being in authority over men. I don't like it at all. But I have been reflecting on certain things, and today something just occurred to me right now. There's something I've been wanting to do in my life, right? And primarily want to do it with men. But no guy I've met has been up to doing this thing that I want to do. And then I met a girl who was more about it than the guys that I've talked to. And I found myself being willing to do it with her because I was like, okay, if the guys that I've talked to have not wanted to do it, well, I'll just do it with her. But this was early on. And now as I was sitting just thinking about that to myself, I was like, yeah, well, if the guys are not willing to do it, then I'll just use what I got. And then I thought to myself, or rather, maybe I believe God inspired this thought within me. I was like, but what if men have not been willing to do the job that God has wanted us to do, and that's why God has allowed, or let's say some men, I'm not including myself, some men have not been willing to do the job God wanted them to do, and that's why God allowed women to do it because he saw that they were willing. Because it's undeniable, even though I do not like the idea of female preachers, it's not something that I will subject myself to, but I do believe, and I do know that God does move through some of these female preachers, and it's because the men were not willing to do it, and God saw a willing heart. I was like, if these people aren't ready to do it, I'll use them. This thought just really hit me right, like from my spirit, and I believe it's true wholeheartedly. Hey man, food for thought. But you know what? I'll just leave it there. Food for thought. Make of it what the Spirit will allow you to make of it, if the Spirit being you indeed.